Good evening, y'all. Welcome to Quatro Cinco News. I'm Bobby H, back with another HEX Roundup. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. Our first story, the Hex.com NASCAR has been featured in the new EA Sports NASCAR 21 video game. The game was released on all gaming systems and the graphics are stunning, going all the way down to finer details like team uniforms and helmets. Seeing the HEX logo plastered everywhere is a welcomed sight. A reminder for those who may have missed the story, the HEX NASCAR came together as a community-organized activity led by a few passionate fans. The community raised the money to sponsor the car in less than 5 days, and the car debuted at the Daytona 500 alongside other notable owners like Pitbull, Floyd Money Mayweather, and Michael Jordan. Veteran J.J. Yaley was behind the wheel, and despite modest results on the track, the Hexkins in attendance went over the crowd. If you want the full story, I put a link in the top corner. Give it a watch, but after this ends, of course. In the spirit of fast cars, the Hex.com Lambos were named GT Cup champions a few weeks back. Young Driver of the Year Charlotte Birch and team owner Warren Gilbert dazzled all season, overcoming a nasty accident in Race 3 at Silverstone. In addition to the amazing results on track, the Top Cat racing crew have also been filming an exclusive behind-the-scenes documentary. Here's a quick glance at the trailer. Superstar young driver Charlotte Birch has only recently taken to Twitter, so let's do our part in making her feel welcome. She also hopped on screen with Corey Costa and teased a little about the plot of the film.
It goes behind the scenes, goes to what everyone's team roles, what all the people in the team do. It covers, I don't know if you've seen, there was a nasty accident earlier in the year. It goes into detail with that. Goes all the way back to the beginning of the year when Jensen gave me the call about the drive. So yeah, it just kind of goes into everything a lot more. We've got Cromwell as well speaking about the deal with HEX. So yeah, it covers a lot more than just us winning championships. It covers everything that went into winning that championship. So I think it'd be quite an interesting watch for the racing side of it and the HEX side of it as well.
She's a star. Give her a follow, drop a comment, all that good stuff. Congrats again to the Top Cat racing team and the passionate Hexkins who made this possible. In other news, one of our favorite derivative creators, Alex, released a behind-the-scenes Instagram story from a PulseChain data center that is under construction and making great progress.
I haven't updated you guys on the PulseChain data center in a while, so I thought I'd just give you guys a little tour of where we're at. Got the raised floor and the framing for the walls done. Next is drywall for those walls. Working on tearing out all of the electrical from the building and just doing all new, nicer panels. Starting to take delivery of all of the materials to put a new roof on and new siding. Goal is to have the first nodes up by the end of the year.
The data center will run one of the PulseChain nodes and help ensure the security of the network. With no one quite sure when exactly PulseChain will launch, they continue to race the clock. Good luck and great work. Next, it appears the highest of stakes crew have been hard at work mastering and adding the final touches to the highly anticipated film. Crew were in Nashville a few weeks ago to see a full 40-piece orchestra play the soundtrack. They released an email this morning sharing some of the updates of the work going on behind the scenes. As you can see, they have finished color corrections, sound editing, and reviewed all legal rights and release. An official trailer is in the works to replace the stunning sizzle reel, and they're currently in negotiations with a distributor for release. Estimates remain speculative at best, but hint at a Q1 or Q2 of next year. And as Patrick ended his email, they're making movies, not blockchains. PulseChain release has nothing to do with it. And a couple feel-good stories of the week. Popular HEX influencer Crypto Coffee was down in New Orleans, Louisiana this past week and chose to pay his fortune forward by helping pay for groceries of others with some of his massive gains in HEX. A truly generous act in the bear market as many struggle to keep up with the rising costs of inflation. In a similar vein, favorite HEX actor Kyler is auctioning off signed skateboards from his independent film, Geo, to support brain research. The film recounts the story of a young boy who suffered from a severe traumatic brain injury and his struggle with his battle for life and death. If you would like to support this noble cause, we put a link in the description below. To quote Hexalena, the real HEX Flex is changing the world. Before we go, let's take a quick look at the market recap. The HEX price is now trading at 3.9 cents, down slightly after the Fed's 75 basis point rate hike. The perpetuals continue to trade at a slight discount. Base, the one-year stake, is trading at about parity. Trio and Lucky saw large sell-offs and are both now trading at 9 and 10% off, respectively. Desti sits at 1% off, and Maxi, the 15-year stake, continues to command a premium over its backed value. Looking at the bones of the system, the total number of stakers now sits at 111,554, with 420 new addresses in the past week, and the average stake length remains over 6.6 years. The T-share rate recently crossed 25,000, and daily payouts have ticked up slightly this week, with the 7-day average sitting at 6.27, thanks to a couple of fat emergency end stakes in the past few days.
Thank you very much for your service.
With that, that's the end of another episode. Thanks for tuning in to Quatro Cinco News. Be sure to like and subscribe, click the bell, drop a comment, all that good stuff. I appreciate y'all's support. Until next time, stay safe and stay long, y'all. Good night.